Welcome to Inside Casting. I'm Mike Fenton. I'm a casting director and a member of the Casting Society of America. First of all is the actors meeting. Now, as an actor, if you're going to meet a casting director, how do you prepare? You know what? Don't. Be yourself. That's really what I look for in whoever I'm meeting. You could be the head of a studio. You could be the president of Coca-Cola. You can be an actor. But whatever you are, be honest. I tell the story, I was casting a film a number of years ago, and it was called Alive. Most of the agents who I was dealing with at that time knew that I was a long-distance runner. And every evening at my hotel would come a package of pictures and resumes. And when I had dinner in my room, I would go over the pictures and try to get a feel for the actors who I would meet with on the next day. And I'm looking at a resume. There's a terrific looking young man, seemed to be about maybe 19 or 20 years old. And I look at his resume. You know, every once in a while, we adults really can't be fooled all that much. But I look at this young man's resume, and it had been done on a printer, but it had been changed. Things had been whited out, and somebody had typed in information. I looked at this resume, and it said under special skills and abilities, it said New York State cross-country champion. I was amazed. I was going to meet the New York State high school cross-country champion. Well, as a runner, that's just amazing to me. I mean, I never accomplished anything like that. Even though I've run a couple of marathons, that's different. This young man comes in, talking about lying on a resume, and he sits opposite me, and I was really getting a nice feel for him. And I said to him, "So, you're the New York State high school cross-country champion." And he gets this big smile on his face. "Yep." And I said, "What distance did you run?" And he said, "I'm not sure," which started me thinking. And I said, "What was your time?" He said, "You know, I think it was about 8 minutes and a few seconds." And I said, "Thank you very much. It's nice meeting you." And I ushered him out. You see, if you lie on a resume, and the person who is interviewing you picks up on it, you have just cut your throat. Anybody who has ever run cross-country knows that it's somewhere around a 3-mile distance and that it's going to take you somewhere over 15 minutes to run it unless you are world class. So please think about it. Don't lie. Be careful. We can read resumes. We've spent our lives reading resumes. Now, let's go back to your agent. If you get into my office, you get into my office not only because of your picture and resume and DVD, but because your agent opened the door. And there are any number of agents who I trust and who I respect. And when one of those agents calls and says, "I have a brand new actor who I saw on the stage, who I think is sensational," I will meet that person. The person doesn't have to have a DVD. They should have some type of a resume. But agents truly make careers. So, if you are fortunate enough and you have an agent, how do you utilize your agent? Well, the first thing you do is don't drive your agent crazy. Don't call your agent constantly. You will become a thorn in your agent's side. And your agent, who has any number of clients, will be more likely to drop you if you bug him or her to the nth degree. So play it cool. Hopefully, your agent will call you when you are right for an audition, a meeting, or an interview. Don't jump the gun. Don't call your agent and say, "My cousin Joan just went out for whatever. I want to go out. Wrong. There's some reason why your cousin Joan went on that interview and you didn't. And that reason is that for whatever reason, your agent did not think that if you went on that interview, you could be right and you could get the job. Actors are a great source of information, but don't totally rely on an actor. Rely on your agent. Your agent is a professional in the business, and it is his or her opportunity to build your career. Why, might you say? Because they commission you. And that 10% can add up quickly if you are fortunate enough to get in a television pilot that sells. And if you are having a great career, your agent is smiling all the way to the bank.